For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 3 of season number 3 at Newcastle United. We start with our first ever game in the Champions League, although it's one we have to do really well in. It's the first leg of the 2 in the 4th qualifying round. We want to get into the group stage, of course, so we're going to try and do our best to do that. We have the first game today and the game against Chelsea, and we'll go as far as the second leg in today's episode whilst trying to get some more transfer deals done. My preference is still obviously Carlos Tevez as striker. We're going all out to try and get that done. With regards wide player, I'm really still very much unsure. I've absolutely no idea which wide player to go for. With regards to what you guys were saying in the comments, a number of you would prefer that I brought in an English or British, if it were Aaron Ramsey, player into the side, because I've brought in a lot of foreign talent and obviously it would be nice to have another English player in the fold. So perhaps we will prioritise Jack Wilshere over a couple of other better midfielders, most notably Saul, who looks incredible, but we may go for Wilshere. It all depends on money as well, because I might want to, because we already have some quality midfielders at the club. Definitely want to get Tevez. We look like we're going to be paying 13 million plus Musa Sissoko for him. And wide players, I might spend out on a wide player, go and get someone like Douglas Costa or I was going to say Mkhitaryan, but he's at Manchester United now, of course. So maybe we'll go for Andre Schürrle or Memphis. I think I'm going to lean away from Yannick Ferreira Carrasco, but if we've got the money, I'll go for Saul. If not, I think it's probably going to be Jack Wilshere. A number of other suggestions weren't really to my liking, unfortunately. A lot of people saying, get Renato Sanchez, Ches. Get Yuri Tielemans, Ches. No. Let's go and play Let's Poznan, shall we? Kaminski into Papi Cisse. I had no idea Papi Cisse was at Lech Poznan. Headed behind for a corner to our opponents after just 8 minutes. Lovrencic is going to take it. Where's it going to end up? Straight in the keeper's hands, perhaps? Yes, exactly that. Let's throw it to Perez then. Bit of a slow first touch, but never mind. We will race away, and Musa's making shapes. So we'll play him in. Oh, I have to go over here towards Rolando Aarons. Please take that in your stride, Rolando. He did, but got closed down very quickly by 2 defenders. He's hurried into a clearance, but after a corner at one end, we almost caught them on a perfect counter-attack at the other. Eventually, Iorfa will take a touch, and he has done. Squeezes that through there to Leroy Fer. There's Dwight Gale. Try a quick cheeky turn, and look for the first goal of the game. Well saved. Iosi Perez off the line. What is that first touch? Pull that back, and cleared by the defender. Well then, how have we not scored there? Don't do this to me again. In the first game yesterday, we had numerous chances but couldn't find a way past. We had more luck in the second game, but I would very much like to get a decent... Don't you dare. I'd very much like to get a decent scoreline away from home, get a couple of away goals in as well to help us for the second leg. Gimme. Rolando Aarons, you are so lightweight. That's how you do it. Say you outmuscle someone. Dominic will show you how it's done, although Iorfa... Save that! I thought that was going tops. See you making the run. Iosi, we will play it over the top to you. Leroy Fer's making moves in the middle. Perez might not need him. He could go... That's surely got to be a penalty. A lunge and a half from the defender. The ball was just gone, mate. He threw himself at it. Perez had time to take another touch to move it further forward before he even got anywhere near Perez, let alone the football. Kaminski gets a yellow card, but look how far away from the ball he was. That angle doesn't actually show how far away from the ball he was. I think the camera angle even helps him there. He was nowhere even close to it. Iosi Perez is going to take the pen. I'm going to put it top left, and we are going to go 1-0 up. There's an away goal and a 1-goal lead. 2 minutes before half-time, 1-0 Newcastle. Henry forward. Then Dunker does well. Poke that in front of Leroy Fer, but Azog does well. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gajos? Absolutely no idea. Papi Cisse gets that to Lovrencic, who somehow brushes off a couple of people, and Koulibaly's there, thankfully, but it's going to drop straight back to Pavlovsky, and that is 1-1. 10 minutes into the second half, Lech Poznan are level, unfortunately. That was just unfortunate the way that it bounced straight back to the Poznan man. Good header clear. Thought I was going to win that header, but Good finish. First time on the turn into the top corner. 1-1. Great finish, actually. We'll go short with Iorfa to Musa Sissoko. Dendoncker did make a move through that gap. Thought about it a second time, but eventually did make it. Leroy first done really well here. Oh, finish, Leroy. We are back in front. I didn't think a second goal was going to come the way this second half had been going so far. Dendoncker across to third, dances past the defender, and well, let's rip. Right into the top corner. Fantastic strike. 2-1 Newcastle. Free kick for Poznan with a minute or so to go. Kaminski, the man to take. Gave away the penalty for the first goal of the game. Isn't going to get himself an assist here. Probably should have tried to... Oh, no! Off the bar. Get rid. Remember, please. Away it goes. Keep that in, Rolando, if you like. Good lad. Oh, that wasn't necessarily the first touch I was after, but that cross is fine. Whew. We hit that bar in the first half. They've hit that bar in the second half. We're still 2-1 in front, and the final whistle is not long in coming now, but that was a little bit too close for comfort as far as I'm concerned. I was not keen on that at all. His fielding, he's come on for his debut in the Newcastle shirt. Touches not the best, but Musa Sissoko could give that a crack. That took a deflection off Kidzura. It's going to be a corner. Musa Sissoko to take. Actually, let's ping it to the back post, or to the back of the box, sorry, towards, well, it was meant for Rolando Aarons, and he is going to meet Aarons. Looks as if fielding was going to take control there, and he actually loses possession, but hopefully the referee will blow his whistle and it's not going to matter. 2-1 win in the first leg. I'm going to play a similar side against Chelsea in the Premier League on Sunday. And then I'll play my strongest possible 11 for the home leg against Lech Poznan as well to try and just solidify that progression through to the Champions League group stage. But as a rotation side, because the majority of my first team players were tired from the league game against City, they did quite well there. We'll take that. Please tell me that's Tevez accepting the offer. It's not. There is an offer for Musa Sissoko, though. But we will stall that because, of course, he's involved. What's a big offer? He's involved in the move for Carlos Tevez. So we don't want to sell Sissoko for cash just yet. And I wouldn't have accepted 9 or 9.5 either, regardless of whether he was involved in Tevez or not. Tevez, top player at Clark Club, doesn't feel the move suits him. Shut up, Carlos. Come here. £140 a week. Yep, £140 a week. Give you a 20% bonus per goal because I don't think that actually takes anything out of your finances whatsoever. We'll see what he says to that. Money may talk with Carlos Tevez. Still waiting to see what happens with a couple of these scout reports we've still got out. Transfer offer again for Gerard Deulofeu, this time from Bayern München. No, not happening. You'd have to give me 40 plus. You'd have to give me 40 plus to even make me consider selling Gerard Deulofeu. So for now, that's definitely not going to happen. Although it's Chelsea that want him, and it's Chelsea we play next. Although I am going to rest the majority of these first team players and play them against Poznan midweek. So what we will do is again play a weaker side in this second game, so that we can play a stronger side later. If we had, yes, there we go. Oh. We know what Kovacic is valued at, but his individual stats, not too sure. I'm still preferring Jack Wilshere, I think. I'm going to start throwing some bids in. I need to get Tevez deal done. Once I get the Tevez deal done, I'll know what sort of money I've got to spend when it comes to a wide play, and we'll have to make a decision. Oh, but Brahimi looks really good. Oh, is he going to throw a curveball in? Is Brahimi going to throw a curveball in with regards to left-hand side of midfield? I don't know. Memphis is pretty solid. Oh, I'm going to say no to Carrasco. I'm going to throw bids in for Schürrle, Depay, Douglas Costa, Jack Wilshere, Saul, and Brahimi. That's what I'm going to do right now. Offers have been sent out. Saul is in the last year of his contract, so I was able to. It said I should probably be able to get him for 15, but I've offered 22. We'll have to wait and see what Atleti say there. Douglas Costa I offered 30, Wilshere 20, Schürrle 13, Depay 16, and Brahimi 18. We'll see what happens. But for now, into the game against Chelsea. How strong a side are Chelsea playing? Courtois, Ivanovic, Omaru and Gunter at centre-back. Aspi, Matic, Mikel, Cuadrado, Hazard, Oscar Costa. That's a pretty damn strong Chelsea side with a pretty damn weak side from me. Never mind. If we can manage it against Poznan, we can manage it against Chelsea. I think. In before we win like 6-0 or something. Nice ball by Ricky Henry through to Dwight Gale. Not much room here, but there's Gylfi. And there's a ball around the corner to Musa Sissoko. Good block by Azpilicueta. Almost a perfect start here. If I'd have seen Moussa Sissoko a little bit earlier, I might have been able to poke it to him when he had a little bit more space. And Mbemba's up here. I think it was Hazard. I presume it was Hazard that got that away. Unfortunately, that's Jamal Lascelles. Oh, crunching tackle from Matic. Tried to get that to the man that was free in the box, Leroy Fer. Isaac Hayden does well to put the block on that initial pass, but Matic is continuing forward. Rolando Aaron's foul in there? No. Going to keep that in? Yes, Ivanovic does so. Matic again looking to come down this right-hand side. Rico Henry, though, has the pace to deal with it. End-to-end opening 8 minutes. Maybe. There might be a few goals in this. Sigurdsson into Leroy Fer. Clearly high on confidence after that game-winning goal against Poznan. Clearly high on confidence after that game-winning goal against Poznan. Oh, Thibaut. Oh, ruins it. What a run that would have been. With a finish on the end of it. Rolando Aaron's with the corner towards the near post. Who's going to win that? It's Cuadrado. Drops to Hayden. Touch is terrible. That pass was meant to go to Leroy Fer. Matic back to Hazard. Hazard, if you don't mind, into Diego Costa. Oh, shot on the turn. Could barely even see that the keeper shot with his back to goal almost there, Costa. Swivelling on the spot and then just getting the shot away through the legs of Mbemba. Good strong left arm there from the youngster. Let's see if he can come and claim the corner. He's trying, and, well, he did get something on it, but that wasn't the most convincing of punched clearances, but it's away and out the box for now, at least. Here's Gylfi, 32 yards. We'll try and put a bit of bend on it. Oh, he's hit the post, please. Oh, the first touch of Dwight Gale was not good enough. What a free kick from Gylfi Sigurdsson. That was redonkulous. How's he even managed to get that much dip and swerve on it from there? That was a terrible attempted pass, and now Oscar's going to come away with it. Never mind, Rico Henry's pretty quick. You're not going to beat him in a foot race, Oscar. I don't care how fast you think you are. Well, that's a nice ball. Looking for Moussa. Gets around the outside of Dave. Aspila. Oh. Sissoko wide. I don't know why that needs goal decision system. It quite clearly hit the post. Was that a save from Courtois, though, that tipped it onto the post? If it was, then that was even better than I thought it was. I thought he just straight up hit the post, but it looks like Courtois got fingertips on that. If that was the case, that's one of the best saves we've seen this season. Or this save even, because this season's only about 3 games old. Dwight Gale making moves, but I've really got many options here. I'm going to have to go out wide to Rolando Aaron's. Try and turn inside. He's done that very well, actually. And Gary Cahill's closing me down. How is Rolando Aaron still going here? Gylfi in space! Great block by John Obi Mikel. That was the chance to win it late on. Second half has been very, very low on chances created. It's been a lot of possession changing hands in the midfield. But, oh no, Eden Hazard is in behind. Slightly overhit the pass, but Hazard dances past me. And after we nearly score at one end, they go and score at the other. I'll have a word, Eden. There's no need for that. I'll just... Rico Henry. Nicely done. Dwight Gale sends the defender the wrong way. I don't know which... Is that a pen? We got a penalty! I don't know whether Omorua actually got any of the man there. I don't know whether it was the shoulder, the foot. I saw him go for the ball, but I thought he got something on it. No, he didn't. Dwight Gale got his foot in between, and Omorua came through and caught him from the heel. Wow. Loic Remy's coming on for Chelsea, but Gylfi Sigurdsson has the chance to give us an equaliser in the 89th minute, and he does exactly that. That's a bit of a let-off, really. I didn't think we were going to get a goal in this game, and when Hazard scored at the other end... Shut up, Eden. If I could have run, I should have run and done the shush right in front of Eden Hazard. 1-1. Ball down the line. I offer into Sissoko. Oh, he's done really well. Moussa Sissoko driving forward, pulls it back. Oh no, Dwight Gale, who was slightly overhit. Dwight Gale! Oh, 2 defenders needed to block the shot and get it away, but Gale will recover. Look for Rolando Aaron's. No! Gunter gets in. Oh, I thought for a minute they were going to set Willian in behind. A 1-1 draw against Chelsea at home. Both goals coming late on. I mean, I'll take a point from that. I played a weaker side. Let's see if we can get a transfer done before that second leg against Poznan. Carlos Tevez has accepted the contract. We have a new star striker. 87 rated Carlos Tevez joins Newcastle United. Welcome back to England, Carlos. That is one hell of a signing for us. We've come such a long way from the Championship to now be signing Carlos Tevez. Unbelievable. We'll see if anything else happens between now and the second game against Poznan. I'm not sure whether it will, but I am thrilled with that. Absolutely delighted. £24 million plus Musa Sissoko. I don't want the Turkey job, thank you very much. Still waiting to hear back from a couple of the other offers that we sent out. But I think I'll start Tevez against... Oh, do I, though? Do I start Tevez? Oh, shit, Man United have accepted the 16 million for Depay straight off the bat. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, well, we'll offer him a contract, but I might as well offer him squad rotation play. He's not my first choice, Memphis. But we'll have to wait and see. Bayern, they want 44.5 for Douglas Costa. Do I want to do that? I'll give him 37. But what a signing Douglas Costa would be, though. Atleti want 41 for Saul. Alright, well, when it advised that I could probably pick him up quite cheap because he was in the last year of his contract, that may have been slightly misleading. I'll give them 30. That's 8 million more than I initially offered. It's 3 million more than his valuation, although it's still 11.5 under what they said they wanted. We'll see what Arsenal say about Wilshere as well, because I think I would like to bring in an English player if I can. And when it comes to wide players, or players in the other positions we're looking at, there aren't really English players that I'd really want to bring in. I mean, I could maybe look to get Raheem Sterling, maybe, from City as a wide player, but there are much better players I could go for than Raheem Sterling. Wolfsburg have accepted the £13 million offer for Schürrle as well. Which one do I go for? I'm going to have so many options here with regards to the left side of midfield. You want £37.5 million for Jack Wilshere? Get fucked. You can have 27. I think it was 27 that we offered them in the summer, wasn't it, when we were looking at Wilshere previously? I can't quite remember. Anyway, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. We'll play Poznan and Norwich in the next episode and go as far as Peterborough. But Carlos Tevez is in. A deal worth 24 million plus. Musa Sissoko was worth 11, so 35 million pounds. And we're throwing in other 35 or 30 plus million pound bids for a number of other players as well, including perhaps Douglas Costa, as well as Saul, and maybe Jack Wilshere. This window has a lot left to give. Plenty more things to come to fruition, and we'll find out what happens tomorrow. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. Actually, no, I think this might be the first episode of the day tomorrow. So we'll find out later on tonight. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too for more FIFA 16 and FIFA 17 content, which is just around the corner. But for now, I'll see you next time.